Right now, there could be toxic fat wrapping around your organs and you wouldn't even feel it. It is called visceral fat, the most dangerous type of fat you can have. Unlike normal body fat that you can pinch, visceral fat hides deep inside your abdominal cavity, surrounding your liver and vital organs. And here's the scary part. Visceral fat is not just sitting there, it's metabolically active, constantly sending out inflammatory signals that raise your blood sugar, increase cortisol, and even lower testosterone levels. Most people think that reducing visceral fat just comes down to cutting your calories and doing more cardio, but that's not the full story, because the science shows visceral fat is not only a calorie problem, it's a hormonal and metabolism problem. Your stress, sleep, the way you train, and how your body manages insulin all determine whether your body loses visceral fat or stores more of it. So if you are stuck with visceral belly fat that just will not go away, this video is for you. Give me 8 minutes and I will fix your visceral fat problem for good, using science-based methods that actually work. And I specifically want to focus on visceral fat because this is not just extra innocent weight. Visceral fat is active tissue that acts more like an endocrine organ, constantly releasing hormones and inflammatory signals into your bloodstream. And that's where things go wrong. When visceral fat goes up, it raises cortisol, your body's main stress hormone. Chronically elevated cortisol levels signal to your body to store more fat. And guess where? Especially around the midsection where the important organs are. It's a vicious cycle backed by research from a Swedish university. This study shows excessive cortisol directly promotes visceral fat gain. Visceral fat also decreases your testosterone levels, the hormone that helps you maintain muscle and burn fat. In fact, one study found that men with higher visceral fat have 20 to 30% lower testosterone levels than individuals with a lower body fat. And finally, we have the impact on insulin, the hormone that determines how your body stores or releases energy. Too much visceral fat leads to insulin resistance, which results in a whole lot of health issues and makes burning visceral fat harder. So this is not just about looking leaner. Visceral fat keeps your hormones in chaos. That's why fixing it requires more than cutting calories. We need to restore your metabolic balance. And I'll show you exactly how next. Basically, if you want to burn that stubborn visceral fat, you need a 3-step metabolic reset. We need to fix the metabolic environment that made your body store excess visceral fat in the first place. If you feel like your body is storing way more fat around the waist than the average individual, you need to pay close attention to these 3 steps. Step number 1, take strength training more seriously. When you lift weights, you are doing more than just building muscle. You are improving how your body uses calories. Resistance training increases insulin sensitivity, meaning your body stores less fat and burns more glucose for energy. Also, you increase testosterone. This study found that doing heavy compound exercises like the barbell back squat helps you improve your testosterone levels by up to 40%. It explains why another 2023 meta-analysis showed that consistently lifting weights by itself reduced visceral fat without even having to lose weight. Lifting weights creates a better hormonal environment for visceral fat loss, so make sure to train at least 3 days per week. And focus on doing big compound exercises that challenge major muscle groups. If you need an example training plan to start with, pause your screen now and take a screenshot for a 3-day example full body program. And if you want a fully personalized training plan based on your individual training goals while also having me personally design your nutrition approach, apply to my one-on-one private online coaching service by visiting the link in my description. I will be your personal online coach, guiding you every step of the way in your fitness journey to get amazing results. Step number 2 in the metabolic reset, daily walking. Visceral fat thrives in high-stress environments, and one of the simplest, most underrated ways to lower stress hormones like cortisol is to walk. Research shows that hitting between 7,000 to 10,000 steps per day helps reduce stress, while also burning extra calories to help you create a calorie deficit. So walking benefits your visceral fat loss from 2 angles. You create a healthier hormonal environment while also directly boosting your fat loss progress. Step number 3, sleep and alcohol control. If you sleep less than 6 hours per night, more of your fat storage will go towards the stomach. A 2022 study found that people sleeping under 6 hours gained 9% more visceral fat than those sleeping 8 hours, even while having the same diet. And about alcohol, it does not just add calories, it increases cortisol, decreases testosterone, and directly blocks fat burning the hours after a drink. So improving your sleep and limiting alcohol is key for your hormonal balance. Just by strength training, walking, sleeping better, and limiting alcohol intake, you will notice decreases in visceral fat, simply because you have improved your health habits, which benefits your hormonal environment in a way that promotes visceral fat loss. If you now also add a mild calorie deficit into your nutrition approach, that's when fat loss progress truly becomes impressive. When your metabolism is functioning better and your hormones are aligned, you are in a great position to benefit from a calorie deficit. Simply eating 15 to 20% below your maintenance calories is recommended as a calorie deficit. To make this calorie deficit easier to sustain, I love incorporating a form of fasting, with a strategy I call Visceral Fat Accelerator. We will use fasting the right way to amplify your fat loss results. So about the Visceral Fat Accelerator, I want to make this clear from the start. Fasting is not magic, but it does create an environment that makes it easier for your body to target specifically visceral fat. A 2016 study looked at men who were following an intermittent fasting approach using the 16-8 method. That's fasting for 16 hours of the day while eating for 8 hours, compared to another group that just ate regularly throughout the day while keeping the same calories and protein. The fasting group lost more fat in the abdominal region, despite having the same calories and protein. There's also research on longer fasting. A 2019 study found that a 36-hour fast increased fat oxidation by 50%, and this increased fat mobilization was focused more on burning visceral fat. This means that the longer you can go without food, within reason of course, the more your body tends to tap into visceral fat. So fasting is very powerful. Here is how I recommend you do it. Start by fasting 16 hours of the day and having an 8-hour eating window. For instance, you eat from 12 to 8 p.m. This gives you the benefits of fasting without starving yourself. You can train hard and get enough protein in a day using the 16-8 method. Once you have done the 16-8 method for a good month, you can experiment with incorporating longer fasts like 24 to 36 hours as an occasional reset. This will also help you tap into visceral fat more efficiently as you progress in your journey. But do not do a 24 or 36-hour fast every single week. Once or twice per month is plenty, especially if you already combine it with 16-8 fasting. Because if your goal is to lose visceral fat while having a lean, muscular physique, you should not go too extreme in your fasting. Just look at my online coaching client Nabil from Abu Dhabi. We used intermittent fasting in our nutrition approach, but we stuck mostly with 16-8 intermittent fasting, and this helped him have better energy levels while training at the gym. Now Nabil is not just lean with low visceral fat, he's also muscular. The same goes for my online coaching client Eric from Arizona. We balanced effective nutrition and intermittent fasting with resistance training for an impressive result. If you've been trying to lose fat on your own but keep getting stuck, it's not that you're lazy or lacking discipline, you just need a plan that's actually built for you. In my online coaching service, I design your training, nutrition, and fasting strategy based on your body, goals, and schedule, so you will finally get the fat loss results you've been chasing while staying strong and healthy. If you're ready to fix your visceral fat issue once and for all, click the link in the description and apply for online coaching. Let's build your best shape sustainably and backed by science. Hundreds have done it before you. As a final note, remember, visceral fat does not build up overnight, so it will not disappear overnight either. But if you stay consistent with the strategies discussed in this video, like strength training, walking daily, sleeping well, managing alcohol, and using fasting wisely, you will notice changes. In the first month, the visual progress will feel slow, but you'll sleep better, wake up with more energy, and your waistline will feel tighter. Then one day you'll look in the mirror and realize you do not just look leaner, you also feel healthier. That healthy feeling is when you know that your body has burnt off that visceral fat from the inside out. If you ever feel impatient or stuck in your fat loss journey, come back to this video as a reminder on what actions you can take to elevate your fat loss progress. And if you want my personal help to speed up your progress, you already know where to find me. If you like this video, drop me a like and share your thoughts in the comments below. Here above I have an awesome new video for you, so go ahead and check that out. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.